Okay, but I won't be very effective because I'm full out.
The first 6 riders at the top will pocket the points towards the polka dot jersey. There will be 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 and 1 point to be gained. The final climb is on.
5 kilómetros para el final de meta.
Okay, I'll consume a feed. He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings. Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. Okay, but I won't be very effective because I'm full out.
At 3 kilometers from the finish, one man is alone at the head of the race, but he will have to dig deep to retain his short advantage all the way to the line. The lead rider has 30 seconds on the favourites.
You're 30 seconds ahead of the favourites group. We're professional leaders. Come on, keep at it.
¿Qué le pasa a Quintana? Hostia, el azul necesita. Ganador también necesita. ¿Cómo no tiene ya él? A ver, ¿cómo va el tema? Vamos Quintana y yo, y luego va Amador y Benati, y luego va el pelotón.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Only 2 kilometers left for the lead riders. No one has yet gained an advantage over his rivals. This should come down to a sprint.
The yellow jersey was in danger, but he's once again leading the overall standings.
No puedo seguir
The
haciendo
advance of the
Quintana.
lead group should be enough to carry it to the end.
Mejor que gane él. No le paro.
The gap is 1 minute between the favourites and the guy in the front. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race.
Que te va Quintana. Que tienes el rojo aún. Lo usé ya. Ya queda 1 kilómetro. Y yo ya he usado todo. Benati tiene el rojo, que lo use. El rojo Ahora tienes el azul.
The breakaway is 1 kilometer from the finishing line. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The lead riders 1 minute 30 on the favourites.
Vamos, segundo, vamos. Bien, joder. Va a ganar Quintana y segundo yo, bien.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome him warmly. Here is today's stage winner, Nairo Quintana. Congratulations to him. He managed to maneuver perfectly to snatch this victory. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the yellow jersey. We can say he tops the...
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. I hoped that we'd play a leading role, but from that to win this stage, you have put in a superb performance. Well done for this win.
Dos por separado. Amador a 2.07, Rada 2.38 y Quintana es el que ha ganado ya. ¿Cómo van las clasificaciones? Clasificación general: Quintana primero, Fripp segundo, Porti tercero y yo cuarto. Me saca Porti en segundo. Luego viene Bardet, luego Urán, Pulsan, Jace, Amador, está noveno. ¿Y tengo alguno más? Sí, ahora el 12 a 360. Y ya está. Pues Betancur se ha caído. Ahí está, a 8.33, joder, ha tardado. La última etapa ha sido, pero vamos, se ha asegurado la montaña quizás. El mejor escalador tiene 28 puntos y el segundo tiene 14, yo con 13. Clasificación por puntos, casi le saco el doble al segundo y el Betancur. Clasificación de jóvenes. Bueno, clasificación de equipo, muy bien. Compatibilidad. ¿Y dónde estoy? No estoy siendo compatible. 88 kilómetros. Bueno. ¿Qué? No me jodas que para esta etapa voy a estar cansado, hombre, no. Que me quedan solo 2 etapas. faltan ahí cuadros ahí a mi ciclista.
Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. It'll be a very demanding day for everyone. Several mountain passes and a summit finish await you. This is a key...
Jugar. Joder, qué objetivo. Conservar el medio de la montaña Betancourt, vale. Y ya está, solo esas dos cosas. Joder. Usted en ventaja sobre los favoritos Frick y Porti, vamos. No solo está uno, tiene que ser los dos. Y conservar el medio de la montaña, viendo 3, 4, 5 puertos puntuables. Y de primera categoría va a puntuar mucho. Me ocurre algo, el primer y segundo puesto, es decir, el primer y segundo puerto, deja que puntúe alguien y luego poner a tirar a mi equipo en el llano ese, para la montaña, que ataque Betancourt, sin que haya tirado en toda la carrera, y puntúe en el Hill Quality ese, puerto de especial. Que le dará muchísimos puntos.
Hello everyone. Given the difficulties on today's programme, the Col de Charleroi, the Grand Coucheron and La Madeleine, plus the Montée des Frasses and the climb to Méribel, there is no doubt that this stage will be important for the general classification, and only a climber can envisage a stage victory.
Salir al ataque Satterley. Y los demás, no tirar ni uno.
Okay, but give me time to move up a bit. I'm not well placed.
Acceleration at the head of the peloton. You'll want to have warmed up well today, because just a few kilometers after the start, the riders will be immediately confronted with the Col de Charleroi and then the Col de Grand Coucheron. He's trying to bridge the gap.
Betancourt está ataqueando.
Okay, I'll follow any attack.
Hostia, pero si estáis Satterley, ¿quién ha salido? Hostia, Satterley, ahora llegas tú aquí. Pues sí, te pedí salir a los ataques.
Okay, I'll follow any attack.
He's more of a climber, but he's far from competing on level terms with the top names of the Tour. One and a half minutes for the breakaway. It might just work. The ascent of the Charleroi begins. With a little over 9 kilometers at an average of 8%, it is a bit more than a warm-up that is on offer to riders, right at the beginning of the stage. His best chance of victory is to try a breakaway from far out.
10 kilómetros al 8%, joder.
He's a good climber.
Y no, es el peligro en la general a 4 minutos 11 segundos. La etapa es muy larga.
He has ambitions for the polka dot jersey.
Que Tendan quiere el mayor de Linares, el escalador. Vaya. ¿Cuántos puntos lleva? Tiene un punto solo.
Thibaut Pinot is a pure climber capable of competing with the best in the mountains, as witnessed by his third place in the overall standings in 2014, a result which also saw his name written amongst the list of winners of the white jersey. He's a solid rider in the mountains and on the flat, perfect to support a leader. He's a very good puncher who also rides very well on the flat.
Okay, I'll follow any attack. Okay, I'll follow any attack.
The first rider to the top will score 10 more points towards the climber standings.
He has provisionally taken the yellow jersey from us. It's nothing dramatic. The stage is long.
Dai, dai, forza! Allora, les gars, tout droit, vous! Allez, on y va, on y va, on y va! Voilà! Continuez comme ça! Allez! Bravo, les gars! Continuez comme ça! Bravo! Allez, les gars! Allez, les gars! Allez, les gars!
Siendo en primera categoría esta primera montaña, dará más de 5 posiciones en puntos de la montaña, así que voy a decirle a Betancourt que ataque cuando quede poco y coge la posición de la sexta posición en puntos de la montaña esta primera categoría.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
Bravo, les gars, c'est bien!
Lâchez rien, allez!
Allez les gars, courage!
Vale, van todos en plena forma, se ha tenido un poco cansado, el vídeo un poco cansado, pero no era normalito.
Allez les gars, courage! Continuez comme ça! Allez les gars, courage!
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
The breakaway can't widen the gap.
His team is at full throttle. They have no one at the front. There's plenty of damage at the back of the peloton. It will be a long day in the saddle for those who fall behind.
Vale, ha conseguido un punto solo Betancourt, pero bueno, ahora le mando que pare. Ya está.
Okay, I'll avoid any extreme effort.
The first rider over the top of the pass will pocket 5 points for the mountain standings.
I'll avoid any extreme effort.
Fall. It may create gaps.
No caiga en grupo, el pelotón podría fragmentarse, hostia. Pues yo voy primero, yo no me fragmento.
He's the best placed in the overall standings amongst those at the head of the race.
The front of the race is 10 kilometers from the intermediate sprint.
Bueno, por suerte tengo a todos en el pelotón, los de mi equipo.
The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings.
The first riders have reached the intermediate sprint. I'll go full out on the relay. His teammates are accelerating. They're no doubt readying the intermediate sprint.
It is a major climb that now begins for the riders. The Col de la Madeleine. With its 19 kilometers at an average of 8%, it is undoubtedly the highlight of this stage. The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way. La Madeleine is climbed at its southern side, a steep and unremitting slope where moments of respite are non-existent.
I'll make a big effort on the relay. The tempo is increasing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap. highest placed of the climbers in the breakaway.
Ya están en el último esfuerzo.
I'll go full out on the relay. Okay, I'll consume a feed. Yes, there's not a lot going on. Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The gap isn't changing much.
Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist.
comme ça. Allez. Allez, Romain.
A teammate is beginning to lose touch.
Okay, I'll consume a feed. Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey. The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings. The Col de la Madeleine carries an all-category label. It earns 25 points towards the polka dot jersey for the first rider across the top.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
Okay, I'll consume a speed.
We should see a lone rider go over the top of the Madeleine.
I'll go full out on the relay.
It's a long downhill ride. Alternating between steep and gentle slopes means that you have to manage your effort to avoid wasting energy in the descent.
New leader for the climber standings. It's not a problem because it stays in the team. Watch out. He's organizing the chase behind you because you're dangerous. But nothing ventured, nothing gained.
The gap isn't changing much. The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way. The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group. The race leaders are into the feed zone.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey.
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
He's attacking. The lead riders 1 minute 30 on the favourites. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey. The riders are at the foot of the penultimate difficulty of the day, the Montée des Frasses, an 8-kilometre climb at 6.5%. The gap is 1 minute between the favourites and the guy in the front. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race. The next summit is ranked first category. The first 6 riders will score 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 and 1 point towards the best climber classification.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
I'll make a big effort on the relay. I'll make a big effort on the relay. Okay, I'll consume a feed.
rider has buckled. This isn't the time. We've taken control of the provisional overall standings with a new rider. The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standing. There's movement behind you.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The lead rider has 30 seconds on the favourites. 30 seconds between the breakaway and the yellow jersey.
We've just lost the top spot in the climber standings, guys. That isn't good. I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
He's a pure climber, able to follow the very best when he's in shape. He's a luxury teammate. He'll do his utmost to help his leader. The final climb of the day has begun, the ascent to Meribel.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
He's one of the very best climbers, capable of accelerating on any summit climb.
Okay, I'll follow any attack. Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Allez, oui, c'est bon. Allez, les gars.
An attack! We've got to react! He's dangerous! Attack! We've got to react straight away! The chase is ours! He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standing.
Continuez comme ça. Allez, les gars, courage.
Allez les gars.
Brilliant, you're really keep. Continuez comme ça. Allez, continuez comme ça.
Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist.
Continuez comme ça. Allez, les gars. On est là.
A pure climber, Nairo Quintana embodies Colombian cycling. Despite his weakness in time trials, he does have the Tour of Italy and the Tour of Spain among his career achievements. He's one of the favourites for the race and the undisputed leader of his team. Watch out for him. The lead riders, 1 minute 30 on the favourites.
Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite.
Dai, faut le garder. Allez les gars. Dai. Allez Valverde, c'est trop fort. Allez les gars. Allez les gars. Allez, on donne tout.
The finish is ranked first category. The stage winner will therefore pocket 10 points for the best climber classification.
Okay, I'll consume a speed.
The group with the favourites is 1 minute away.
Continue comme ça. Plus vite, plus vite.
Only 5 kilometres left. Go, again!
Allez les gars, courage. Bravo les gars.
The favourites are 1 minute behind your group.
I'll make a big effort on the relay. I'll relay. I'll take it easy on the relay.
Allez, plus vite, plus vite.
Less than 2 kilometres from the finish. The gap is 1 minute between the favourites and the guy in the front.
The breakaway is 1 kilometre from the finishing line. I'll go full out on the relay.
He is all smiles as he... We can say he tops...
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. I hoped that we'd play a leading role, but from that, to win this stage, you have put in a superb performance. Well done for this win.
Seis segundos a Frick para tener segunda posición. Bueno. Y con Quintana no perder 1.45. Vaya, Sutherland, quemado el Viti, quemado el Rada, algo Betancur, algo Benetti, algo otro viejo bastante, Amador algo, Quintana un poquito y Valverde algo. Vale.
final stage, guys. It'll be a very demanding day for everyone. Several mountain passes and a summit finish away.
Favoritos: Urán, Bardet y Fritz. Quintana, ten ventaja sobre los favoritos Free Sporty, aunque ya, como no hay otra etapa, me da igual que complete el objetivo que no. Pues solo Quintana me dio un objetivo bueno.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. The absence of a recognized all-category climb should not overshadow the demands of this stage. With the Col de Moissier and the Col du Noyer inside the final 50 kilometers, the possibilities for attacks are very real.
¿Cómo es la etapa? Hay un puerto de segunda nada más empezado, luego otro de tercera, luego uno de 2 puntos, luego uno de cuarta, primera, avituallamiento, otro de primera y terminamos uno de tercera. Vale, vamos a ver, ¿a quién meto la escapada? A Sattler. Y Luigi.
Okay, I'll follow any attack.
The stage begins right at the foot of the first king of the mountains climb of the day, the Côte de Monténard, an ascent of just over 10 kilometers.
Okay, I'll follow any attack.
Todo muy tranquilo. Empieza. Quiere llevar por fuera, pero no quiere por fuera. Quiere por dentro. Joder. Se va más tapado el viento. Se está tirando el pelotón. Anda. Y aquí se está quedando atrás.
If it
continues like this, it's not a stage that will go down in history.
Que tengo que lanzar yo uno al ataque para que cambie algo.
Acceleration at the head of the peloton.
Fontana. Atacado. Ya metió 3 en la escapada.
The first rider to the top of the climb will pocket 5 points towards the mountain standings.
He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standing.
On est avec toi, Christian.
Joder, Vicky, ya estás cansado.
I'll go full out on the relay.
Courage, on continue.
There's plenty of damage at the back of the peloton. It will be a long day in the saddle for those who fall behind.
Carlos Betancourt is a versatile rider, comfortable on both hilly and mountain stages. One and a half minutes for the breakaway. It might just work.
Vaya, se han quedado el Viti y Satterley. ¿Por qué? No tienen ya fuelle.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit. Here are the positions over the last climb.
Puntúa segundo. Y la puntúa primero el que va primero en la general de la montaña. Primero. Ahora no releves. Betancourt, el Vicky.
I'll take it easy whatever happens.
Thibaut Pinot is a pure climber capable of competing with the best in the mountains, as witnessed by his third place in the overall standings in 2014, a result which also saw his name written amongst the list of winners of the white jersey.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
He's interested in the polka dot jersey or stage victory, but he can also become a luxury teammate. The breakaway can't widen the gap.
A teammate is beginning to lose touch.
No esperaba.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Continuez comme ça. Forza, maglia bianca. Allez, le maillot blanc. Vai, vai. Forza. Plus vite. Allez, les gars. Oui, et voilà. On va ici.
Understood. I'll take it easy whatever happens.
For the moment, any breakaway has drawn a blank. There will be 2 points and 1 point towards the best climber classification at the top of the next difficulty.
The peloton is 2 kilometers from the summit. I'll go full out on the relay.
Attack! Watch out! He's well placed with a polka dot jersey.
Okay, I'll follow any attack. Okay, but I won't be very effective because I'm full out. Here's the positions over the last climb. Understood. I'll take it easy whatever happens.
The time gap between the peloton and the escapees is stationary. Nobody left on a breakaway.
Satélite está quemado, el vídeo está quemado. Quedan 2 puertos antes del avituallamiento.
There's plenty of damage at the back of the peloton. It will be a long day in the saddle for those who fall behind.
I'll put in a big acceleration. I'll go full out on the relay. I'll go full out on the relay. I'll go full out on the relay. Teammate is beginning to lose touch. Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The intermediate sprint is approaching. It's an opportunity to recall that only the first 15 score points for the green jersey.
I'll relay.
Another acceleration. The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings. 30 seconds between the breakaway and the yellow jersey.
The first riders have reached the intermediate sprint.
The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race. He's a pure climber, able to follow the very best when he's in shape.
Continuez comme ça. C'est le meilleur. Vaille. Allez, Mario.
Watch out for him. If he gets away, he can go all the way.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
Nadie sprinta por
Ranked
ese sprint.
fourth category, the next King of the Mountain summit will earn 1 point for the rider who's in front at the top. The gap isn't changing much.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey.
I'll relay.
At ease on short climbs, mountain passes or on the flat, all he lacks is a good turn of speed when finishing in a big group. He's a promising young climber, but who still has plenty of weak points on the flat and in a sprint. His qualities as a ruler are exceptional. You mustn't give a meter's lead, especially as he takes short climbs in his stride and has no interest in waiting for the sprint, given his lack of pace. The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way. He can ride for himself or serve as a luxury teammate. The stage is now entering its final chapter. If anyone wants to dynamite the race, the Col de Moissière, with its 8 kilometers at 8%, is the ideal place to make a move.
He's the best placed in the overall standings amongst those at the head of the race.
The first rider to the top will score 10 more points towards the climber standings. The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings.
Vas-y, Michel. Allez, les gars, courage. On te suit, maillot blanc. Allez, les gars. Roumi, forza.
He's the highest placed of the climbers in the breakaway. The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
Allez les gars! Allez les gars, courage! Allez, vas-y! Continuez comme ça! Allez! Allez les gars! Allez, Manuel!
The time gap with the head of the race isn't changing, lads. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. He launched the mountain sprint.
Se me ha perdido cuando estoy recto siguiéndole. Buah.
The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey. The breakaway is passing through the feed zone.
Vale, que no me pase como en la otra etapa, que empieza el avituallamiento. Yo he entrado en la zona y van a entrar en la zona ya en breve, así que gasten las cosillas.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
He'll get his team to ride behind you, but it's worth a try.
1.5 minutes lead for the head of the race over the favourites. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey.
I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race.
Vale, segunda de las dos montañas que quedan. La primera de las dos montañas que quedan. Vale, voy a hacer una cosa nueva. Errada, vas a atacar. Y Betancourt, vas a salir al ataque. Castroviejo, vas a salir al ataque. Y Amador, vas a salir al ataque.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group. The head of the race is at the base of the Col du Noyer, a short but formidable climb, especially in the final kilometres, where sections over 12% are not uncommon.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Bueno, empieza la segunda, la primera de las dos montañas.
He asked his teammates to up the pace. You've got too many teammates who've broken away, and that can't please him.
Understood. I'll take it easy whatever happens.
Joder, sí que sí.
There will be 10 mountain jersey points for the riders first over the top.
He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standing.
Como Betancourt, reventado. Castro Viejo no tiene ni barra azul. El azul.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
Llamador. Buah, lo han cogido.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Pero tú. Guarde. ¿Guarde a cuánto está? A 5:59. No hay peligro ya en la general. Pero es buena rueda quizá para seguir.
Okay, I'll follow any attack.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
Aún no es el momento del ataque de Quintana. No, aún no.
Vas-y, cours! Allez les gars, on continue comme ça! Ouais! Ouais! Allez les gars! Allez les gars! Allez les gars! Allez les gars, courage!
Hostia, la primera pájara. Que me ha dado. No me había fijado en la barra azul. Joder. Vamos a ver, que esto no puede estar pasando. El azul, Betancourt. El azul, Amador.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Allez les gars, allez.
Non mollare!
Only 5 kilometers left for the race leaders.
Estos que no tiran, joder. A ver. Piensa que para tirar. ¿Esto va a subir o no? Rara.
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
The final climb is not very steep. It will be difficult to create major gaps.
Es una gana fatal final.
There will be 2 and 1 point for the mountain standings.
Quintana, si tiene fuerza del momento. Amador 95, Betancourt 95, Herrera 95.
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
One and a half minutes lead for the head of the race over the favourites. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey. The leading men will soon be under the red pennant. Who will come out on top today?
Quintana, ataca. Tienes que atacar, pero ya.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
The breakaway is 1 kilometer from the finishing line. You've got to react straight away, guys. He's taken provisional lead of the overall standings.
Y Quintana mejor.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Puh, qué mal. Aquí perdió la partida. Le sacaba 1.45 y ahí pone 1.20. Ay. Joder, en la penúltima subida se me ha jodido todo. Con lo bien que iba, pero me queda yo de fundar en la segunda subida, en la penúltima. Y no me da tiempo a recuperar en la bajada y tal. Para alcanzarles en el puerto de ser tercera categoría. Joder. El último. Bueno, a ver. ¿Quién ha ganado y quién no?
We can say that everything is going well. He is in sparkling.
El mayor de la general y el mayor verde. Pues sí, he ganado yo.
Well done, guys.
Con el
We're where
americano.
we should be. We were aiming for a top 5 spot, and you did the job. I'm happy with that.
Ha llegado en una de las escapadas que ha llegado a 4 segundos. La en segunda página tengo el 11 cerrada. No está mal, está carrerilla. Mejor escalador, he quedado segundo por 10 puntos. Por puntos he ganado de sobra. Movistar. Combatividad he quedado por ahí de los primeros también, supongo. El 13. Bueno. Aún no tengo desbloqueado el modo leyenda, joder. No sé qué... Ah, debes llegar al nivel 5 para desbloquear esta dificultad. ¿El nivel 5 de qué? Ah, que soy nivel 3. 3 bolas ahí azules. Será. Bueno, ya lo siguiente que voy a jugar es el Tour de Francia 2017. Ya me he pasado el Tristic Tour y el criterium de Dauphine. Voy luego por el Tour de Francia. Sí, luego ya lo empezaré, que son muchas etapas y hay que ir con calma y paciencia.